You know, he's like, he just brings down the company, release all the secrets.
That's why I wanted to come in. It's sort of a tell-all.
Yeah.
That's how I imagined it.
Yeah, we have the exclusive. That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's start from the end.
Well, here I am.
Yeah.
Here he is, Pike.
Here he
Well,
is.
what do you want to go by?
That sounds fine.
Okay.
Yep. We're too deep now to... Like, Marquay walked in, and I was like, I'm Pike, and then I thought about giving you options, you know, like I'm Pike or Taylor or whatever, you know, it's up to you, really.
Yeah.
But that's just too much. Sometimes you don't need to give people too many options.
Yeah, I guess you could say you could tailor the options.
That's true.
And whether it's Pike or Taylor.
And I'm not, you know, like we barely met, you know, we just met and you don't know.
Minutes ago.
I'm not the smartest person, so I would have been like, oh, this guy's name is Piker Taylor. You know, so I'd be like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got Piker Taylor here, and then
that's pretty cool. It sounds like Pinkerton, Piker Taylor. You know,
Pike or Taylor.
Piker Taylor. Is that Pinkerton? Is that
It's the Weezer.
What's a renowned Weezer
second
album?
album or song? Album.
Yeah.
Album.
Probably and song.
No,
A lot of times.
no.
There's no song titled Pinkerton.
But
Just
they-
a whole album of weird,
Different songs,
good
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's Weezer, you know,
Yeah. Well, they have
sleeping
what's that
problems.
song, Japanese Girls.
El Scorcho.
El Scorcho.
Yeah.
That's like the big one from that album. And Pink Triangle.
I saw a tweet from them that because are you guys on Twitter? Like you see this
Yeah.
this people changing their header.
I'm
this
on
like
X.
X. I'm just kidding. But I saw Weezer tweeted. It said something because there's this trend where if you haven't seen it, you know, people say, "Oh, can somebody tell me how I can fit this into my header profile picture?" And it's a picture of, I don't know, a football player. And then they retweet and they say, "Oh, never mind, I figured it out." And then you're like curious, so you go click on their profile, and then it's a picture of a goat or something.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
this is how I get, you know. But anyway, Pinkerton, Weezer shared a photo, and it said, "If you want to destroy my header," which is a sweater song reference. It wasn't even funny, but I'm like, oh, they're still tweeting. That's cool.
Whoa, I get it.
Whoa.
Yeah, blew me away.
Yeah. Blue album you away.
That was 2 days ago, and I'm still thinking about it.
Tweets have that power.
Dude, Weezer,
Weezer has that
that
power.
was the second album I ever bought was a Weezer's Blue album.
Really?
First one, Silver Side Up by Nickelback.
Okay.
There's a big one.
With my own money. Yeah.
Wow.
With my own money. There was a band, wasn't there a band called like Silver?
Silverstein.
That was it. They had one song.
There's Silver Sun Pickups also, which sounds
Silver Sun
similar.
Pickups, yup.
There's also a 90s band that's a silver.
It was like two kids from Australia or something like that.
Silverchair.
Silverchair. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yup.
A lot of silver stuff out there.
Yeah. Yeah, that did
Silver
cut more than I
Surfer.
thought that we were going to get.
Yeah, with all there's a lot of silvers.
Silverback Gorilla.
I'm sure there's a band called Quicksilver. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
There's also a brand called
Yep.
There it is.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, it had me absolutely just, hooked in junior high. Quicksilver, Billabong.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the only option.
Billabong DC.
Yep.
Yeah, what was it? Well, Etnies were big. I never had a pair of Etnies.
I had Fat Farm.
Fat Farm.
Fat Farm shoes were the coolest.
Yeah.
One time I almost cried because I didn't get a pair.
Why
That's
didn't
so
you get
much.
a pair?
Where did you get those Fat Farms?
In Bismarck, North Dakota.
Makes
and
sense.
They were like $120, and I only had 100 with me at the time. And that's when you just had cash. I don't even think I had a debit card then. I was like,
You were
I need
walking
those
around
Fat
with-
Farms.
You had 100 cash in 05?
Oh yeah,
Man.
Oh, I mowed some lawns, baby.
Dang.
Yeah,
I never
was-
wore any of that because I just felt like it was too late. Because in school, once you have established your style, if you stray from it at all, like the boys are going to let you know. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot take a risk like that.
What was
Just
your style?
Just like Jordans and just sneakers. Nothing exciting. Just stupid. One time, I'll never forget this. I got New Balance shoes, and they were the classic. They were white.
Yeah,
just dad shoes, and I was so unaware that was like a stupid thing, and that I've never been made fun of so hard, and I got made fun of a lot. But that was, but that was the worst.
Yeah. Your shoe choice is the most important thing.
Oh yeah, it starts from the bottom. You get to
Yeah.
your pants, genitalia.
Yup.
You guys know how the body works, but you know, it's like all the way
What's
up.
above that? Yeah. Yeah.
It's usually, if it goes me, it's genitalia, shorts,
Shorts.
shoes,
slide.
genitalia,
Yeah.
shorts.
That's
You-
funny.
You didn't have the issue then.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Jeez. In high school, I think I wore a little bit of everything, but I wore what was cool a year before, and then stuff from like what's that, TJ Maxx type stores,
'Kay.
where it was
Yeah,
like,
food.
oh look, I got a triple X. Well, they had all the like
Yeah.
quote unquote cool, and I had a pair of used brand jeans that I tried to use those as my cool pants for way too long, but they were.
That's nothing wrong with that. Kids do that all the time now. It's all
Yeah.
thrift shop stuff.
Well, this was it. Thrifting, yes,
Yeah.
was cool. Well, it probably is still cool now, I guess.
It's
When I
cooler
was
than
in
ever.
school, it was not. It was not the. You don't want to be caught thrifting. Like, where'd you get those pants? What are you talking about? You got them at the. But these pants literally didn't come from a thrift store. They were used brand. They looked like they were thrift store.
TJ Maxx is
Used.
big
They have-
on that.
Yeah.
Well, they're not used, but they look like they
It's
have like
the
weird
brand name.
The brand name is used.
Used,
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
and
where
also
the
having
disconnect was.
like different patches and stuff
Yup.
on the pants.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
That was big.
All white pants and then black. They were cut up, and then they had the deck of cards symbols like clubs and diamonds and hearts like sewn underneath it like bandana material.
What is on the inside of the pant?
Yeah, like so where the knees would rip open on 80s cool pants, they filled that in with thin.
What is that even saying? As somebody wears it, like, what do you like? You love cards?
I like cards.
Yeah.
They were really cool at the time, and I got a pair because they were on sale.
Nice.
I think they were probably like defect or something like that.
Right.
You know?
One
It was
leg
like-
was longer than the other.
Yeah.
But
Which
who would
fit
know?
me fine.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
really?
No, not really. Yeah.
As you see, he has different size soles of his shoes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Different.
No, I don't. I have,
You tricked
I have
me.
regular shoes, and then I just have to like.
Oh, wear different pants so that it evens out. Okay,
my
yeah, I
legs are
gotcha.
longer. My feet are the same size.
Well, if one leg is longer than the other, you'd correct that by getting one shoe.
Well, you'd
That's
need
different.
2 shoes. Otherwise, one foot's just going to get cut by glass all the time.
I went to go meet my.
I'm sorry. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I'm messing with you. I'm sorry.
I went to go eat with my parents on Sunday after staying up rather late with the boys.
That's very nice.
And I put on 2 different sandals and didn't realize till I was like out of my apartment walking to my vehicle, and I'm like, I don't want to walk back up, but no one will notice. And then we had to stand waiting to pay forever because they took way too long to.
Where'd you eat?
Perkins.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Your folks are a little older, aren't they?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Perkins.
Oh,
Yeah, but then they're like, pay up front. And we went up front, and they took forever. Like, people just kept coming behind us, and I was like, all of a sudden I saw this hot couple. I noticed because I saw the girl first, and I was like, that's an attractive man with her, too.
They were 67 years old.
Yeah. they may have been like a couple years younger than me, even. I was like, oh, man, it's coming around again. It's like thrifting.
Oh, yeah. Hot couples at Perkins.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
They should thrift people.
Then I saw like the hot girl looking at my feet that were like non-matching. It was like actually this was one of the sandals, and then it was a different Nike sandal that was
A completely
black,
different color. Yeah.
black,
Oh.
and then just had like the swoosh and not the same font. I'm like, she knows.
How humiliating.
She
She
knows
knows
they don't
how
go together.
hot this look is.
There goes any chance you had of getting it on with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yup.
She would have been like, if I wouldn't have just came from church. She's like, I was thinking about just coming from church with my hot boyfriend and then going for you, but then I saw your shoes.
And who's to say that shoes have to be the same? That's one thing that's like just a norm, a societal norm.
We could start it, even different brands. One Adidas, one Nike.
Why not?
You could do that.
They probably do, I guess, sell shoes because a shirt isn't always perfectly symmetrical.
No.
No.
No, well, have it
design.
different. You could have. I bet you, like they would sell. I think no company would take the risk of selling 2 separate shoes left and right in the same box on purpose.
Yeah.
But they would like make a special shoe for the right one and a special shoe. Like the design or something is different, but it's, I don't know.
It's like cohesive and
Yeah,
some
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the color scheme's different, but the artwork's the same. I don't know.
Something. There's something there.
Something. But what you kids used to do at my school is if they were really, really well-to-do.
What school did you go to?
It was called Granville in Michigan. And actually, this was at Godwin. Anyway, long story short is the kids would wear Jordans, J's, and then they would wear one with the blue colorway and one with the red colorway. And they would just have two different, the same shoe, Jordans, which are not, cheap.
No.
So then you would just wear,
yeah.
$120, $150 shoes, and then you got two pairs of them so you can wear one red and one blue.
Okay, so it's been happening then.
Oh, yeah.
I guess so.
Oh, yeah.
It-
I could
it-
never do that.
Is that
Like,
what do Jordans cost now? I feel like the inflation hasn't really hit the shoes as much. Because isn't 120 still going to get you a pretty good shoe?
Oh, for
I
sure.
think so.
But that's almost the norm. Like now, you can get shoes for like 90 or whatever. But now the norm is like 120, and then like some J's are like 210.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, there was a
Yeezys, those were what, 500? 400,
There's
500?
something like that, yeah.
pair. That was weird to me how those came about. I guess
Right.
I don't know, but people are still wearing them. So were they that high quality that they?
I don't know if it's a quality thing. I get $40 shoes from Costco, and they're holding up okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, yeah, go to Shoe Carnival and just, they always have like buy one, get one 50% off. And it's like the last year's model. I'm like, this is the most amazing thing in the world.
Yup.
Yeah.
I can't.
With that, I couldn't care less about last year's model.
Yeah, not at
You know,
all. I don't pay attention to shoes whatsoever. And other people really do.
Yeah.
Especially girls in Perkins.
Yeah.
She didn't
But
see your shoes
I guess
at all.
a lot of these are like brand new Jordans, I guess, are 180 to 200.
Okay. Still, though, I think percentage-wise,
Yeah,
They
percentage
have
wise.
gone up. Like
not like what a house has, but
Oh dear
Well,
God.
No, but for brand new, but you could buy shoes. Like if you bought one of those pairs, kept it in the box, 5 years later tried to sell it, it's probably maybe doubled in value. There's a
yeah.
lot of shoes like that. I actually have a pair of some Nike Dunks. I bought them because they have one of my favorite hip hop groups on them, and I was like, "Oh, these are cool." I put them on a shelf because I didn't want to get them dirty. I've had them for probably 15 years now.
really.
And I've worn them twice. I almost wore them to that hip hop thing, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear them out. I'm not wearing them out.
Well, at this point, what's the hip hop group?
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh, yeah,
You
that was-
explain to what it was, I guess.
Oh, so it's a DJ. Like, actually,
Sure.
there was no scratching, which was, I don't want to talk bad about it. It was slightly disappointing for me that there was no turntable artistry. It was all just a DJ played different. They mixed songs together, and then there was a drummer who had to match. But they call it a drummer versus DJ battle, and they do them all over the country. And then I had to host this one.
Cool. Where
So
was
I
it
host-
at?
It was at the aquarium.
Okay.
It was actually pretty, like, way packed. It was kind of nice to.
Are they local artists?
They're actually, so this is for a competition. So I think there was one or two local groups, but they narrowed it down so far because there's a national competition
Got
in
it.
November.
Interesting. I think somebody asked me about something similar to that because I DJ weddings.
All fun.
Wait, but it's not that. So
You're
people
right.
like I used to do a radio show, and so you're a radio DJ. People think that you're scratching, and I'm like, nope, not even close. But then I got a little closer, starting to do weddings, but still not even remotely on that level. And so I said no, I didn't do the event.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys
Yeah,
do.
I wanted to go to that.
Yeah, it was a fun time, and I'd recommend if they're going to do it again next year. There's all kinds of surprises, and
Cool.
It's a lot. It's really, really interesting to watch, and there's so many different genres of music, but like that's part of the competition. You have to have at least 4 different distinct. You can't be like, hey, this is hip hop, and this is like Southern hip hop, and this is it's got to be all. And actually, dude, I think somebody played country, but it all mixes well together, and then there's a drummer drumming, and it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
Because that was the second one this year?
Yep.
Did that one last
Actually,
year?
there was 3 because I couldn't host the one in between.
Oh. Very interesting.
That's
Really?
live drummers are always sweet.
Oh.
Throw a DJ in there. I love that concept.
Yeah. That's cool. All I did
was
was go
fun.
to 2 weddings on Saturday.
Double weddings?
Yeah.
How does that
What
work?
Well, I went to my cousin's wedding with my parents and family.
Oh, that's why they were in Perkins.
Yep. That's why they went to Perkins to go to the wedding, because that's
That was the groom's
the
dinner.
level of my. It was actually my cousin that was looking at my shoes. No, but that.
She's a hot couple. Okay.
So they
The,
came to town for Perkins and just
and then this
happened
happened to be my cousin's wedding. Yeah.
perfect.
But yeah, I went to my cousin's. You know what's funny? I was the only one of my 6 siblings that got invited to the wedding.
Oh,
It was like my parents and me. I was like, "Oh, cool. Who else is coming to town?" They're like, "Oh, we talked to your cousins. You're the only one that's invited between." I was like,
oh,
well, that's nice." And I think it's probably because I'm closer to the age of the people that got married. But
what do you of your siblings? Are you dating anyone right now? I haven't
No,
talked to you in a
no,
while.
no.
So you like they knew that you wouldn't have a +1, and your siblings are they married with kids and stuff?
some of them,
See, I think it's just
some
like
of them not.
like if you have a wedding, every spot is critical, and so
Oh,
when
yeah.
you invite somebody, they got 4 kids. I'm like, I can't take up 5 spots because I
Oh.
like you, but I don't care for your kids.
Yep, that is
I don't even
true.
know them.
Yup.
Dude, the no kids weddings
Oh
rule
my God,
now.
it should be a law.
Yeah, it's the best.
Usually, what I've noticed at kids' weddings is that not kids' weddings.
At all the children's weddings I attend,
Whenever 2 kids get married, oh man, all the kids are running around with reckless abandon through the venue because the parents are like, "I'm drinking," and then they just start doing whatever. And kids like the last wedding I went to, one kid took off his like dress shirt. And tied it around his waist like a tennis player, but he had like a tank top on. So, and this kid was like maybe 8 years old. So it was just kind of funny because he was all dressed up, but he had like an undershirt tank top, So like, I don't know, he just looked like a little version of probably his dad or something.
awesome.
And then-
yeah, his dad wears a wife beater. He's like, "You can grow up to be just like me.
Man,
It was-
You're gonna
it was
love the
nuts.
trailer park."
kids at weddings are. I mean, like I said, I DJ weddings, done a bunch this year, and it's the nice thing is like for parents, you can just kind of take the night off from parenting because the DJ's equipment is a perfect place for kids to come and have a little fun, yank on cords,
Yeah.
tipping over speakers. Like it's the best.
It's,
So
yeah.
And then you have to watch the little kids dance. Like they think that they're always like, "Look at that." Well, some people think it's wholesome. And they say that's an amazing dancing kid. He's having so much fun. Then I look at them and they're just like spinning in a circle.
and like I'll get requests like, "Hey, can you play some like kid songs?" I'm like, I don't need to play a kid song. Look at them. I'm not even playing music, and they're out there running
Yeah.
around like
And you're like, "Y'all gonna make me lose my mind."
Oh my god. I've DJ'd a couple weddings. I'm not very good at it, I'll be honest. But
you just play popular songs.
You're right.
People go
right.
nuts.
The second to last one I did, they wanted me to talk, and like I was supposed to have a person to help me, and then they didn't show up, and I forgot the script list thing, and it was just like, this is a mess. This is a nightmare, and it became that. The second to last one I did, the facade I had in front, kid knocked it over, and it just fell forward. It's a flat piece of plastic. When it hit the ground, it was like, I mean, like I can't make the sound again. It was such a loud smack.
Oh, wow.
Like onto the ground, just because it was like, I don't know, it was like weighted a little, but it was like whoosh, on this gym floor, basketball type wooden floor. So loud, pretty much everybody stopped what they were doing and turned and looked at me. And then the kid who did it, gone. But it just looked like I tipped it over because it was just right in front of me. You know what I'm
Wow.
like?
You're just bored. Thought you throw.
I was like,
thought I knocked my
didn't-
stuff over.
Why would I? Oh man, yeah.
Oh, I got one of those facades too. It's not plastic. It's like cloth. So people see it and it looks. I mean, it's called a facade. So
Right.
it kind of tricks people into thinking it's the sturdiest booth they've ever seen. So they can lean. 300-pound guys come up and lean on it and then collapse the entire thing. Oh man,
You just broke my LED screen, bro. Mine. Well, the one actually that I have now is cloth with. I built it with LED lights on the outside.
Oh, that's cool.
Then my wife stole it.
Neato. Really? What'd she
Yeah.
do with it?
She uses it for her. She has a acupuncture room. She put it in there. Makes
that's fun.
the ambiance nice and light
Yeah.
blue and fun. And
I would go for that. I don't know
Yeah.
what the acupuncture does, but is it
I mean,
Pain?
yeah, very much so. It's the no, I'm just kidding. I'm a big wuss though, so like when I get it, I'm like but like I watch it on TV and other people see it. I've seen them get it, like my mom, her mom.
You ever just sit in the room while your wife does acupuncture to other people?
No, I've never done that before.
Like, hey, I'm just gonna sit.
I'm just gonna be in the corner, pretend I'm not here.
Yeah. She's like, this is my husband. He's kind of a cuck.
Yeah,
he just likes other people in pain.
He's just gonna sit in the back and it doesn't hurt them.
Oh, that is true.
It hurts me.
It hurts me to watch people not be in pain when I'm in so much pain.
I suppose that is a little
pain.
Do they ever reverse where, like, if you've seen Dumb and Dumber, you know, he's getting massaged and then suddenly he's giving her the massage? Did they ever do that?
No. Well, she has asked me to stick a needle, stick a needle in her, but she always is like right here, and then it won't be on her arm too. Something that she could do, But if she has one in this arm, then she can't do this arm or something, But
interesting.
She almost never asked me to do that because I must not be very good at it. Because I don't.
Yeah.
She has this technique where she like puts it in and you don't even know.
Yeah.
You
just kind of stab it.
Yeah. I'm like,
which is the instinct to just.
It's a big old needle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure every time that she's watching all these murder mysteries and then just thinking about putting needles inside of you.
When she watches murder mysteries, she's like, I could bring him back to life if I just put needles in his,
Really?
A14. No, she can't bring people back. It's not magic.
Is she advertising that? Because I feel like there'd be some business.
Do you have chronic death? We'll come back to this acupuncture place, and then we'll bring you back.
Chronic death.
Yeah.
It is the worst thing going.
Yeah.
I mean, all the money they put into like other things.
Imagine advertising for that. Like, we can try to bring people back to life. There's just dead bodies consistently. There's so many like different. They're like, this person's got a gunshot wound to the head. Like, so we're gonna put a needle in their C4 spine.
Yeah.
Really low success rate.
Very, very low. But
if it happened once, that's all you would need.
Yeah.
Forever.
You could say it could happen.
Yeah, it did happen once. So who's to say?
Well, it's not 0%.
You could. I mean, you could do like a wipe screen transition or something. You just kind of like, and then come back to life. But the screen, like, there you go. You're back to life. And then people were like, "Whoa, that guy's back alive from acupuncture."
Yeah.
You could just be like, they got a pulse. Well, you're just leaving a bunch of people brain dead. They're actually like, I kind of wish they just would have stayed.
It's going to be very expensive.
You just cost me $687,000, man. Like, why did you? Like,
yeah, she's actually got 100% rate of keeping them actually alive, but just not.
I work for the hospitals. Like, no, he's not dead. He's not dead. We got to keep him on this machine.
Now you can't get remarried. Sorry.
Yeah, those are the rules. Everyone will hate you if you divorce them now.
Right.
Oh, that would be crazy. Yeah, that would. How do you get? Okay, your husband or wife is just in a they're beep, any second they could go, and then you're like, well, I guess I don't have a, I'm just gonna be here by myself for the rest of.
It is a horrific thing.
Yeah, then the person that brings them in almost always gets arrested for murder because they pull the plug on them at some point. Well, so actually, you ruin a couple lives bringing that person back to life.
And they have kids, but you're like, hey, what would be a fun game, Sally? Is if you go over there and pull that cord, and then Sally's like, I like pulling cords. And
they do
from the wedding, and she just pulls the cord.
That's actually what they do. They put the dead or the brain dead person under the table of the DJ equipment, so no one really knows. And then when the kids go to pull all the cords,
it'd be done before dinner was over.
Everyone's like, thank God. Like, everyone's cheering. They're like, for the happy couple. They're like, no, that my husband is finally, my brain dead husband's finally body dead.
He's left this earth.
And the ambulance comes in and. They don't
have the lights on though because they don't no emergency anymore. It's already
they're going the speed limit.
Yeah,
actually, at that point, everyone just doesn't care. They just wheel them out.
It's a Dr. Kevorkian wedding.
Yeah,
I'd like to have a dead body under the DJ booth one time.
Yeah,
I think it would be hilarious if the kid knocked down the facade and it made a big slap and everybody turned and looked. They'd see
a dead
guy. And I'd be like, that's what you get. Tell your kids to stop knocking down my facade.
You got your pants down. There's all kind of questions.
I'm supposed to stay up. Is the DJ wearing an American flag Speedo?
And then, why is it around his ankles?
Legs all acupunctured out.
Oh, man.
Weddings seem so boring now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To open bar. Okay. Well, did you have a dead body with the DJ who's getting acupuncture? Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Boring.
Seems like that'd be against the law.
Getting acupuncture while DJing?
I don't know. Having a dead body there.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like it's time to go to Kautzman and Belcher, not attorneys at law.
This isn't fair. You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Oh, yeah,
That's
which
us.
is us. We represent people in the area of law litigations.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you guys.
Yeah. It's
A lot of
something
people
that's
don't.
very new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Tell me
starting
more
it
about
up.
it.
Well, what happens is we have our guests come in with any law things that they're in trouble with, anything that they'd need a lawyer for.
Yeah. If you need a lawyer, obviously you're going to think Kautzman and Belcher.
Yeah. And is there anything that you're in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's hear it.
I
We can help you out.
Well,
so is it just criminal stuff or like?
It's all law: maritime law, criminal law, divorce
Good,
law.
because I was out at sea.
Yeah. we specialize in landlocked law,
Yeah. Peninsula law,
Butte law.
Jude law.
We're big on Jude law.
Yeah. I just watched Sherlock Holmes the other day, so I'm pretty sure once I'm done lawyering, I'm going to become a detective.
Oh,
But
That's
first
a
things
natural
first.
transition.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see Robert Redford die? I don't know why Jude Law reminds me of that
Really?
guy. Yeah, just this morning.
This morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
83 years old.
Dude,
That's
Robert Redford, we had a poster of Robert Redford downstairs in our basement my whole
Like at a college house
life.
or what?
No.
Like growing up.
At your
Growing
house.
up at my house. And it was, God, it was in it was a movie kind of like Field of Dreams, but not. Let's see.
It's the natural.
Yeah. We had, for some reason, I've never even seen the movie. My parents didn't own the movie or anything, but we had a full-size poster of The Natural.
Well, that movie was sweet.
downstairs.
That's cool.
That movie is pretty. I mean, it's old, but it's pretty good. I remember watching it. Robert Redford, he just walks up to the gate and is like, "I'd like to try out for the Los Angeles Dodgers." I forget whatever it is, And then they're like, "All right, sign this." And then he goes and just destroys the.
Really?
Is that that's the plot?
That's the plot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did have the grossest color hair. If you're old and you have like that reddish kind of trying to go
yeah.
gray hair,
Oh yeah,
You know,
you're not a
that's
silver
not-
fox because it looks.
yeah, it's like you kind of got to dye it completely gray then because it's like turning. I don't even know how it turns that color.
I don't believe that's not a wig or something, right? Because
was-
people with hair that it's that color, it seems like that.
I guess they're
It's gonna
probably
go
trying
bald.
to dye it. Huh?
How old is
Yeah.
he in that picture?
Oh, he's definitely near
old.
his death age. His age of death.
Yeah, Death Age. That's my favorite metal
Death
band.
Age. I was gonna say. How old was he?
83.
Well, dang.
Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, I think I was imagining Kevin Costner, when I think of Robert Redford.
Been there, brother.
It's because of the feel. Man, we all have that problem sometimes where we think Robert Redford is Kevin Costner.
Yeah, it's a problem. Are you more sad or less sad now that you found out who's who?
Well, I'll be honest, and it's no offense to him or his family, but I didn't feel anything when I heard that news.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just didn't know. I mean, what movies was he even in that we would have
Right.
known?
Gosh, he was in a movie about being at sea by yourself on a boat. I forget what that was called.
The Natural Sailor.
The Natural Sailor.
Every one of his songs movies is just him being really good at something.
There's no drama at all in the movie. He's just comfortably at sea.
Yeah, he's just good at everything he does.
He's in a giant storm and he's just calmly like pulling this wire. And he like walks over here, waves are crashing all over him, and he's like, "Oh, the most exciting thing is like his foot slips out." And he's like, "Oh, that's the like it finally happened." And then
he's the natural pilot in the next sequel to that.
Yeah, and he's just flying, landing planes.
Hey, I think I'll just fly this plane now. I'm like, okay.
Little turbulence. He just gets on all calm and says, "Hey, we're gonna have some bumps here.
Yeah,
Get you out of this real quick." Sorry to divert the legal.
Oh no, that's good.
Oh,
the
Robert
situation.
Redford, Legal Eagles, I think is the name of a Robert Redford movie.
Really?
Which is why we started talking about him.
It does sound it's a very legal sounding name.
That's not why we started. We started talking about him because he died.
Oh yeah, I
was like, wait,
we're talking about Law.
Jude Law. That's what.
Jude Law.
Yeah.
That's where it went wrong.
JEWD Law.
So I do have. I guess now that
we also specialize in nude law.
We will be naked.
That costs extra though.
Yeah, that's the sequel to There Will Be Blood. We will be nude. Okay, listen.
Okay, so we're gonna solve this legal crisis that you have.
Yeah, well, it's more of a what's the word for like just when you're suing somebody?
Suing
Civil.
someone.
It's like a civil suit.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys comfortable with that?
Civil suits and
As long
birthday
as
suits.
for anonymity, I don't think you can use the other person's name since the is the investigation ongoing. Well, we haven't been.
The trial hasn't started,
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's also civil, so it's not like
Well,
criminal.
it's a business.
Okay.
What about that?
Yeah, let's
Do you
hear
guys
it.
Yeah, because this happened some time ago, and this is a real thing. But I couldn't say who because I was doing this radio show where people advertise, and you can't talk bad about anybody.
Yeah,
even if they don't advertise, they might. So it just takes everybody off the table. But I went to this car wash. Okay, there's a million of them now.
Yep.
It's one of these quick express car washes, and I was just gonna get a wash because I wash my car biannually.
Yeah.
But apparently they have memberships for people who want to wash their car like every day.
Yup.
It's crazy stuff. But they said there was a deal going on, and this lady told me that if you sign up now for the unlimited pass, it would be $5 for the first 2 months. Each month you would be charged $5.
Yup.
And I was suspicious. So I vet her very thoroughly. Like, okay, there's no like auto, like if I cancel at the end of the second month, all I will have paid is $10, and I could have washed my car 400 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she assured me that that was the case. So I'm like, okay, what the hell? I'm going to have the cleanest Nissan Altima in town. And so I did it. In the first month, they charged me $5, barely used it. Second month comes, and I get on my credit card statement that they charged me $40, which is the whole month, which is a normal fee. And I'm like, well, that's not what we talked about. So I go back there, and I'm like, hey, what the hell? And she's like, no, that's what the deal was. I'm like, and so now, mind you, I did not document the conversation, so it's just my word against theirs. But I am so certain that that's what I was told. And she lied to me about what the deal was just to get me in. And so now I've called the corporate office to get a refund, and I try to explain the situation. They're like, no, that's not what the deal was. And they're so mean about it.
Yeah.
And they just said, is there anything else I can help you with? No? Okay. And they hung up.
Yeah.
And, oh, man, I called back so many times, and they probably blocked my number. But I was lied to and stole from. That's what I
That is true.
I tried to tell the guy, like, you stole $40 from me.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I was able to, like, pay the bills and whatever, but, like, it's just the principle of it that you can't
100%.
just tell me that there was this one deal and then take $40 and not give it back. And for them, it's just refund the money.
Yeah, because it's literally only $35 for them.
Right. Because now, who's looking silly? A year later, I'm on, KRFF, just dragging them through the mud. I haven't said which car wash it is, but it's big and red, and you can probably imagine it.
You know what you can do? Sneak acid inside instead of the soap in their machines. And then it'll take paint off cars, and they'll get in an actual lawsuit.
Oh. I thought you were going to say it would kill the guys that they have inside there doing the pre part.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah,
That probably would do that too.
Yeah, but the paint would come off too.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
I'm pretty sure under like the legal ramifications of you burning people with acid, you would be well within your legal rights because of the wronged that you were wronged
You think
with.
so?
that is true. Over $30.
It's anything over $30. Acid bath is. It's
under the law. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was 25 now, you'd have to go with not acid, but just something that will give them a rash.
Okay.
Yeah, anything like 25 and under
Like
is
a
like
de-
a
like a-
lemon juice.
Yeah, or
you
like
know?
a detergent that you just get from the dollar store.
Ooh, that's gonna give them like some itchies for a long
Yeah.
time, like
Yeah.
when they wash their clothes.
So
Yeah.
remind me, where's the line where I can cause like just discomfort, I guess, or
I think it's
death?
Well, $29.99, and then
Oh.
once you hit the $30 mark, then it becomes
okay.
anything
Closer.
corrosive.
Yeah, corrosive. Where you can burn skin off.
Corrosive.
Yeah.
Now, and I say it was $40, but if I guess I was planning to pay $5, so we'll call it $35.
Then
Yeah,
you're
they
well
stole.
within your league. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Okay,
I was
it's comfortably over the threshold.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Comfortably.
sometimes it gets
That's
gray.
1/7 over the threshold. So
It's fair.
That's lawyer math, and like regular people don't have that. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So
you only
like,
get that here.
yeah,
This is what I like about you guys, that you're kind of like, I can tell you're kind of like fringe lawyers. Like you're willing to give advice, and it's still
Yeah.
well within the legal framework.
Yes.
But most lawyers play it too safe, probably, and they wouldn't tell somebody this.
Yeah, and see what most people would do is be like, I think we have a case to try to get money back, and then they would talk about how it like drew on you mentally through the years,
Yeah,
so that you'd have to get that, and they just want more money. And then guess what? They take money from you. We don't. We just tell you to use that money to buy acid,
yeah, because you're gonna
things
you're
that
gonna-
are corrosive to people's skin.
And it's better because if I had to pick, like, I don't want the money back. I want to burn.
Yeah,
And
The car
the problem
wash.
is, like, it's not the kid working at the car wash; it's the corporate office. So, can we burn like the acid thing in the like accounting department?
He signed the paperwork that said that he was fully aware of what could potentially happen, like going down. Like his signature's on that paper. Like he knew what he was signing up for, and if he didn't read the contract, that's on him. And that's where we come in. If you have a contract that you need to read through, we can definitely help you with that too.
But
you
also,
know?
Nice.
also, if you think about it, that kid could be a kid that's going to be a football star in a couple years, but he gets his
The car wash kid?
yeah.
I don't know.
That might be he might be an accessory to this though. But if you think about what you could do for him, is that he'll get burned, and then he'll be like, I got burned 2 years ago, but now I'm a super athlete, and then he'll have a better story, so he'll get drafted earlier and get
It's true.
recruited to college.
It would
so
drum
really,
up some media.
exactly. And here's the other thing: we blame it all on on the car wash company. They did something wrong. We're gonna have to sneak attack this. 'Cause apparently, again, you can't do this if it's under $30.
Oh yeah, under $30. We're not. That's not where we are right now.
Yeah,
If it was under
But
30,
we're
I,
over
I
30.
wouldn't even have brought it up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been, but 35, it's like,
One of the
Way
things
over the
I
top.
should have mentioned, I forgot. If you, so it's in the book. It's right here in the book. I should have.
I do see a big book. Yeah, by
It's
you.
BB. It's BBOL. It's the Big Book of Law. If you if you do go with the very corrosive substance, or like if that's the case, basically you have to go through and warn the people first. So like if you go, plus this works perfect in your situation because you have a car wash, unlimited pass. So you go through the car wash, you say, hey, the guy who's working, maybe his name's Tommy. You say, hey, Tommy,
His name was Silver Star.
his name was Silver
Yeah,
Star.
yeah.
Okay.
To be-
so, like,
oh, that's just like those
back to
just like those
Silver.
other bands that we started with.
Silver
Throw that
Star
in the mix.
Yup. So we say he's,
I think
he's
that was
also a
his name.
superhero, but there isn't any intergalactic crime that he has to stop right now. So he's got a part-time job at a car wash. Silver Star. So he's like, you go through and you're like, hey, Silver Star, check this out. You're not going to want to be here in 20 minutes. And then he's like, what? Oh, okay. And then he leaves for his lunch break or something. That way he's safe.
And but then how do I lure in the guy from the phone that hung up on me?
Yeah.
How do I get him to fill Tommy's or Silver Star's spot?
We're going to have to do a couple things where we trace the number to go to exactly where you called.
Right. And I'll know his voice. Like if they did a voice lineup, I'd pick it out easily.
Yeah.
He was so.
there.
Is there anything else? No. To buy.
When he answered, he's like, we're going to do a voice lineup. And then he's like, okay, that should be just fine.
Well, not him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so what we'll do is do that, get to his superior, complain to him that he shouldn't be in that position. Actually, we'll do our own voices and pretend to be his boss and be like, hello, sir, you need to go down to work in Fargo at the red car wash and doing this job. He's like, but I've worked my whole life to get to this. It's like, this is terrible that you're only there now. You've worked your whole life for this position. So just go back there.
Yeah. So you're kind of shaming him in the process of getting him.
Yeah, so then he's getting shamed before he gets an acid bath, which is what we really want.
I like this.
But also, he's going to get paid. The guy, well, like, that's part of the thing, too. Like, when we call as his boss, we're going to say, also, when you go down there, you're going to get a big raise. There's a 25% increase in your hourly pay, and then we're going to give you $13,000 for missed work from the last 2 years. And then...
But he won't actually see that.
No.
That's just all
the only thing he'll be able
And he
to
may
see.
never see anything again.
He's like,
he might go completely blind, which is fair for over $30.
oh, 100%. It even says in the book, the BBOL, God willing.
Yeah.
Maybe we could sort of foreshadow, like when we're doing the boss thing, you could say like, oh, and there's a deal where if we lie to the customer that he's only $5, you get to keep the $35, and then he'll be like, that's weird, but okay.
Well, man, I wish I would have known about that last month when I told that guy.
Yeah. Wait, you're not that guy who wanted $35, right? You're the only person that's called in about this. Definitely not.
That's not me.
And I want to be. Now I'm thinking it through too much. Where I want to be there, like in a whatever protective gear I would need, I guess.
Well, don't they have? You can watch it from the outside, right? Because they got windows.
Wow, I don't think it's one of those. Like Don's Car Wash on 13th,
It's not-
which was not the company we're referring to. But that's where you can.
They have their own set of problems.
Yeah. That was I think they had worse problems actually.
I don't know, not worse to me.
I get that.
There were victims in that case too, but didn't affect me personally. So,
Yeah, which is fine.
yeah, everybody's affected differently,
And that's
by
not monetary value, so that's
No.
completely different.
No.
They can only get spanked for that.
So the car wash, you can sit there and watch, and it's been the same since I was a child, which is
Yeah.
so it's kind of cool that it still exists in the same way. But you go in there, you wash your car, go through the line.
It is kind of cool to watch that.
That is.
It's better than standing there without the window.
Yeah.
Well, you know I've been there like I don't know a handful of times for my work, and then I always get like I walk by and I'm like, oh, maybe I do need new siding on my house. Oh wow, Popular Mechanics magazine.
Yeah.
Like, hey, oh geez, it's my grandmother's birthday in 6 months. I better get a cart,
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, you have a basket full of stuff, and you're like, I just wanted this free car wash coupon that I got, and now I
Yeah.
just spent $462.
Well, then it's over 35, so you got swindled.
Well, that's all.
Another acid wash.
No, I wanted to do. I mean,
It's
I
very
bought
chill.
that. There's no. I'm not.
Yeah, that's the target of car washes.
They're just
You walk in
liars.
thinking that you need the one thing.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, whoa, geez, I didn't realize I needed an $18 can of Ozium and a USB charger that charges the charging port for my charger,
Yes.
so I
Yeah.
can use it when my car's not on. Like what?
And that spray for your shoes when you get new shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's always the big upsell at Foot Locker and stuff, but at car washes too.
Yeah. And the ones, dude, the stuff that you can spray on your shoes so that they don't get dirty actually does. I'm trying to think which place. What's the place in the mall that always talks to you way too much where you kind of get annoyed?
Journeys,
No, it's like
Buckle. Are you talking
No.
with? I'm just naming things that have
that are
salespeople,
in
I
the-
guess.
yeah.
Which is fine.
Trade home.
Trade home. I think those are the ones that are too salesy that I avoid there because I don't want to get talked to as much.
Yeah, that's a
It's
double-edged
too-
sword. I mean, they've probably done research on how it helps, but it does hurt for people like you too.
Yeah, because it's like I just wanted to like look at these ones, and then right when I get in there, they're like, "What can I help you with?" I'm like, I actually do just want to browse.
Yeah, what's your style? Do you have any events coming up?
Yeah.
You know?
Like
Yeah.
Not New Balances. They'll make fun of me again, like in high school.
Kill you, dude.
And if you sell me 2 different types of shoes,
You wouldn't get 2 different types of shoes at Trade Home.
no, they actually would give you. They are very nice and very good at what they do, but
I like
it's just too much for me.
I go to Trade Home because when I go in there, I'm like, hey, I'm in the business, and then I leave with $500 in extras. I'm like, dang it, I didn't need 3 cans of waterproof
Yeah,
spray.
you're really throwing the extras around.
Are you in the business? In what way? I mean, you have shoes.
Those guys are lawyers too.
Oh.
They're like in law school, and I'm a lawyer.
True.
But I sell and buy and sell law firms. No, those guys, they do a good. I think they do a good job. But you're right there. But it is a double-edged sword because you got to talk to somebody. But then sometimes they're like, "Well, I don't want you to talk to me," and you're like, "Well, you're gonna have to talk to somebody eventually." So I'm sure you came here with the idea of,
Yeah, but I'm looking at the sales rack.
100%.
Sales racks.
There's like.
And I'm so, like, I'll go in there looking, know a style the way it is already, but when I go in to buy shoes, I'm looking like an absolute idiot. The shoes I have on are so bad where they have nothing to even base off, like, what they're trying to sell me. You know, they could be like, oh, this feels like it fits your vibe, but the vibe is just unhoused.
It just doesn't have full. It doesn't have full holes through it.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't
don't
wear
even
s-
try.
This one fits your vibe. You can't see your toes.
Oh man, I went to the last time I was in Hawaii. Actually, I went to the beach, and then I just didn't wear shoes. We were right across the street, our hotel. Went to the beach, and then I was like, "God, we're gonna walk over there. It's hot. I don't want to put on my shoes." And I was like, "I don't have any like slides, beachwear, anything." So I walked across the street into the Nike store. This is in Waikiki, and then like I had no shoes on, and I'm like, "Oh man, how is this gonna work? You know, like what am I gonna?" And the guy was like. He just walked right up and he was like, "Hey, man, you got no shoes. We got to fix that." And I was
Dude,
like,
you're like the prime customer.
right. And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I'm here. I got to get a pair of like slip-ons or slides or something." And he was like, "What's your size?" I said 13 or whatever. And he brought out 4 different pair and he was like, "These ones, these ones, these ones, or these ones." And I said, "I like those ones." And then he said, "Good, they're on sale for $35. And I said, "Nice. I hope I don't have to return these because it's over the threshold." And then I walked out with them.
Nah, that's a great experience.
Yeah,
They're not all like that. But
it took 10 minutes tops, and mostly of that was because I was like, "I do have my wallet. Okay, good."
Nice. Did you need to get going?
I
Were you
do,
good?
yeah.
Okay.
Just we can start our goodbye, our farewell.
Well, yeah.
now.
Well, it's also tell them where old Pikey Poo's in a band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I play in a band called Low Standards. Fargo originated, and so we play Friday night at a bar in West Fargo. It's actually in Fargo. It's called the Sandbox, or is it West Fargo? It's on Veterans. I don't know where the line is.
I think that is West Fargo. It's
Yeah.
I never really know because I think half the time if it's just south enough, no matter how far west, it's
Yeah,
still
it
just
becomes
south.
West Fargo or
Yeah.
South Fargo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's the bar, the Sandbox. It's right there on 32nd.
It used
It's,
to be the Oasis.
Oasis Boulevard before that. So we're doing an outdoor show, sort of a farewell to summer. And so 7 to 10 p.m., we're going to play a bunch of covers. If you haven't seen us, it's a lot of like 90s and 2000s popular rock bangers. And so going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, free to get in. You just come hang out. They're going to have drinks outside. Obviously, you got inside if you prefer. If you don't like the band, you can go in there. So, yeah, I'd love to see everybody. Blaise, Marquay, are you guys going?
Saturday?
Friday.
So Friday. Yeah, matinee
I could
show.
probably show up.
Yeah, I don't know why
I got a
wouldn't.
golf Saturday morning, but I got nothing going on Friday night. There's not many times that I've missed Low Standards. I mean, sometimes I do if I'm out of town, but I usually show up there at least for a little bit. with the
Absolutely.
boys.
Blaise has been, I would say, number one. If we had to rank everybody from the first show we played probably 10 years ago, 12 years
It
ago.
might be up there.
I think it probably, the attendance-wise, other than our, like, wives, I guess.
Yeah.
Even then, they don't like to go that much either. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, it was a pleasure. A
Yeah,
lot of
dude,
fun
thanks
here.
for coming
Oh
in.
yeah, thanks for joining us. That was super fun for sure.
It's also a farewell to Orlando. Gotta go,
Oh,
go
wow.
back
You know,
there.
now I'm moving back. Like, it's a lot of back and forth. I don't even care to update any people. You know, it's just
Yeah.
I don't even keep it straight.
Maybe we'll
so.
just go to Orlando and visit you.
Please
then.
do. Yeah. There's a number of attractions
Yeah.
in the city.
When we go there, then we're the low standards. We'll bring low standards there.
Bringing the lowest standards.
Well, you guys are
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of fun. This is cool. I'll see you guys later.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
We'll see you Friday.
I'll let you know about the acid bath.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
let
keep
us
you
know how it
posted.
Yeah,
goes.
thank you
Just
so much.
Keep an eye on the news.
Thanks,
See ya.
Mike. See you later. Woohoo!
The nude news.
New. I think in some countries they do the news topless.
I've watched that.
Nice. I guess
When
I've
I
never
found
seen
out
it.
about that in high school, it was one of my main Google searches. I
Topless newscaster.
think there was also like the Playboy channel had.
Oh, I don't. Actually, I take that back. There was one. I feel like it was a commercial for the Playboy channel, but it would come on. It was like basically on repeat because I
Yeah.
couldn't get the actual. Like it was all fuzzed out or whatever. You couldn't see it. Or it was like a blue screen or something.
Fuzzed out, and it was just the 70s.
I was like, that's way too close, man. And then, yeah, gosh, then it would just be like that one commercial over and over again for.
Nice.
From Plambon. But now they wear bikinis, and didn't they shut down the whole thing?
Did they?
I don't know. I don't think it's around anymore.
I think they stopped with the like actual paper magazine.
Well, because Playboy used to be like full nude. Then when
Yeah.
Hugh Hefner died, they made it into like bikinis.
Yeah, they just turned it into Maxim.
Yeah, which is they talk about the degradation of society, but like that's
actually
getting
better
all
for-
cleaned up.
Yeah.
Like what? I'm not sure. Have you been to Times Square in the 70s and 80s? No, nobody has. But I'm just saying. Well, a lot of people
have.
But like, it was just, yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, boot scooting boogie.
Boot scooting boogie, like people getting
ladies
into knife
just
fights
all over. I did see that one show where they talked about the 70s.
That 70s show.
Yes. Yes, I saw that. Also, I think that we do need to put out a thing that we're not real lawyers and you should not take our advice.
Well, I feel like
That's just for us to not get in trouble.
yeah, we're lawyers at law, not attorneys at law. Like I think you can call yourself a lawyer, you can't call yourself an attorney because
I wonder what the legality on that is. Well, we'll tell you.
yeah, let me just tell you, the legality is we say it's legal because I think like the attorney part is a what's the word? The attorney part is the actual legal name for. Let's see, Ken.
Oh, so a lawyer, if you've completed law school and earned a law degree. But an attorney, you have to actually pass the bar exam and meet all the state requirements. And it says, no, you cannot ethically or legally call yourself an attorney or practice law without passing the bar exam. I like how
Well,
it just
so it
starts.
says-
It starts off with no, you cannot ethically before even legally.
Mine says you can't call yourself a lawyer or attorney and claim to be licensed to practice law. But we're only doing one of those things. It says you have to do two of them. You can't call yourself a lawyer and claim to be licensed. We never claim to be licensed.
We're not licensed.
We're not licensed.
We can't. we're not licensed.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
know what that said.
We can refer to ourselves as a law graduate or legal professional. That's what it says. But also,
If you graduate,
it goes on to say with a Juris Doctor, degree.
Yeah.
Only someone who's passed the bar could be admitted to a state bar and is licensed to practice law, legally use titles lawyer or attorney. So we're not
doctor or a lawyer.
We're not. What if we did like Fireball does? So like it says Fireball cinnamon whiskey, but it's not spelled whiskey, like it's like a chemical compound.
Fireball, Cinnamon, Whiskey are three girls I know that work at the club.
The club is 4-H.
That actually kind of works. Most people that are in 4-H club are pretty big on Fireball whiskey.
Yeah, bow. Yeah, they don't call it whiskey, so we could say we're like attorneys, but like, or like we're lawyers, but it's like LOUR, lawyers, you know?
Lawyers. Oh, no, I was just going to spell lower.
Lowers. We're lowers.
Lawyers. LOUERS. We could just change our last name to Lawyer.
We're the Lawyer Brothers. Every time somebody says something brothers at my work, I go back to that It's Always Sunny, where I think it's Mac. I think it might even be the first episode. One of the episodes, they take they get a line at the club that's the gay guy, but he's dating his sister, but he says like it's a black dude, and they're like, when you say, he basically says like, I was talking to my brother, and he was like, when you say brother. So like, I just been hitting people hard with that. They'll be like, oh yeah, I was talking to my brother, and I'll be like, yeah. Anyway,
when you say lawyer,
do
you mean that's your last name?
Yep. Lawyer Brothers. Now when you say lawyer, no, we're not an attorney. Our last name's Lawyer.
Yeah. The Lawyer Brothers, who give advice that you can't take. Legally.
Yeah.
Who do whatever so that we don't get in trouble for the show because it's for entertainment purposes.
Lawyer Brothers. Don't take our advice.
We're the Lawyer Brothers.
Lawyer Brothers.
we actually just do blackface. Oh, so you did mean that type of brothers.
Like, that was, man.
But actually, that's like good cop, bad cop, or we're the Lawyer Brothers, and you're just you're black and I do blackface. And they're
like you can't do that legally.
Good lawyer,
like,
bad lawyer.
Like, I don't see in any law book where it says that I cannot do this. I'm like, Jesus, the law of public perception. And then, like, let's ask the Lawyer Brothers. And then we just start talking to each other. You're like a totally different person. All right, listen. Blaise Lawyer, Markway Lawyer, Liar. We give, like, did you say liar? No, I said liar.
Yeah,
lawyer, liar, lawyer.
No, I said he's a liar. He just lies down the whole time.
He's just back there
lying down.
Down.
Well, of course he's lying. He's lying right now. He's telling the truth, but he's lying.
He is lying.
He's lying on a line. Then he's lining.
He's lying on a line while fishing with a line.
Christopher Walken.
I don't know where that came from, but... Well, Christopher Walken was, a lot of people don't know this. He's a classically trained dancer, and he was basically the inspiration for countless Broadway plays.
Yeah, I knew that he was a trained dancer from when I saw the Fat Boy Slim music video.
Praise
you. Can do
you?
With this, you can do with that.
Oh, yeah, it's not Praise You. You know, I remember being younger, and I watched the MTV Best Video Countdown, and they went through, and for eons, it was, I think, Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer was number 2, or Herbie Hancock, Rocket, 2 and 3, and then it was Michael Jackson's Thriller. Like, there was the top 3 videos of all time, and it was always that. And then that video, Fat Boy Slim, where they do a pop-up, or not a pop-up, flash mob, and they start dancing in front of the thing, and the guy comes by, he's walking by, and walks by and turns off the music, and then everybody stops dancing, like, oh, and I don't know if it was filmed like live or if it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Anyway, that overtook Michael Jackson's Thriller for best video, and I was like, no.
That's Praise You.
Praise You, yeah.
And I think that it's Praise You when every once in a while I'll turn on Praise You and I'll just try to hold the you as long as they do. I like to praise you with I should. Oh, the should. Because they hold that for like.
I think it's genetically modified. Like they cut
genetically modified.
They chopped that and made that same sound loop over and over in probably 16ths maybe even 30 seconds.
Oh, they sample Camille Yarbaugh's 1975 song "Take Yo Praise."
Take your praise.
All I wanted to know was how long that should was held out, and they haven't told me. There's also
No, they won't.
Dexter Freebish song, "Oh, Your Reputation," Leaving Town. And there's a long
Dexter
one in
Freebish.
that I think that I... Oh, your reputation so golden. That was like a song that we played for our graduation. And we're like, everyone's playing Vitamin C. And guess what we're doing? Playing Dexter Freebish, Leaving Town, because we're different.
I've never even heard of Dexter Freebish.
Oh, yes, you have.
They're from Austin, Texas. Chris Lowe, Charles Martin. They're alternative. Oh, Leaving Town.
The song rips.
Nope.
We'll play more of it later.
I'll play more of it later. Maybe they got a best of Dexter Freebish, and I don't know any Dexter Freebish songs. My Madonna. How do I get through to
My
you?
Madonna was a good one.
What about My Sharona? You know that one song? It's like boom bang ding. That should be another one. Like, oh man, we should call it. Have people call it and be like, dude, have us guess the song, and then you just like, it's like. That was that Michael Jackson? Nope, that's Dave Bow Bow.
Yeah, Dave Bow Bow. You know what is funny is when I told old Pike, I was like, man, just think of we've been doing this lawyer thing that we're for sure real lawyers. Yeah. We are the lawyer brothers. Might come in with something, and right away he's like, I got one.
I got it.
He's
I know.
been festering that for a while.
Well, yeah, if you're wronged like that, I mean,
reasonable. Very reasonable.
It's unreasonable what they did to him, and I'm not here to stand for it. You know, we'll fight.
Oh, fight for our right to party. Fight for our right to acid bath wash. Any person we don't like over $35.
Yeah, as
over
long as it's over
$30.
$35. Yeah, $30. $29.99.
Yeah. Speaking of throwing acid on people, roast battle this weekend.
That's right. It's gonna be crazy. We got we've got Nate Rowe, Matt Smith. That was Nate Rowe.
Nate Rowe won that round.
Yep, he's gonna be there at the battle. And then this Wednesday at the open mic, we got Shakar Abdullah versus Bradley Foster. So we'll see how that goes. And then what's crazy is Shakar, if he wins, he's gonna have to go against his own girlfriend. Ruby, and then one of them is gonna move on, and that's why we did the drawing randomly. I was like, I don't know. What's crazy is like, I feel, and I wish I had like Vegas odds or something. There's no way Shakar's winning that battle
Against his girlfriend?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, it's just gonna be.
He'll just be like, he'll just have to roll over either way and let her win.
Yeah, wow. What if he comes out and he's just like, you're so. Anyway,
it's like, you're ugly.
Yeah. Oh,
it actually just turns into a huge fight. If you have a boyfriend girlfriend on there, not so great too. But I think
we're gonna have fun this weekend. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's Saturday. So if you guys would like to see a roast battle, there will be one at Front Street Tap Room.
Front Street.
And then Jeff Asmus is going to be in town
next week after that.
26th, 27th, or 27th, 28th. 26th, 27th.
We can't have Tommy Brennan because he's on Saturday Night
Live now.
That's cool.
But yeah, looking at Jeff Asmus, there's only 3 tickets available left for that on Friday night.
For Asmus?
Yeah.
On Friday? Oh my gosh.
And then Saturday, I think there's some left too, but it's
that dude.
Pretty good. He's one of the best in America right now, so check that out. And then, if you guys are bored and you live in Sabika, October 2nd, I'll actually be at the same place that Pike's playing. October 2nd, I'll be at the Sandbox.
Ooh.
October 3rd will be in Sabika, and October 4th will be in Driscoll, North Dakota. So check those out. Friday night, Sandbox. Maybe see you there. Anything else, Mark Wizzle?
Let's see here. Nope. Just that roast, and then I think I'm doing some shows later, but I can't remember exactly which one I want to say there yet. So,
Cool.
Anyway,
Well, check out the Lawyer Brothers.
yeah.
Toodaloo.
Bye. Aloha. Oh.